Hi, good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. What an absolutely gorgeous, what a beauty of a day it is here today. We're not sticking around. I never got my project finished yesterday out in Rio Grande, working on the cabin floor there, so we're going to continue that. So I took the little generator because it was lighter, and the little air compressor because it was lighter. And I don't know if the generator didn't have enough power to turn the air compressor, or if the air compressor was pooched. I was having problems with it, so I'm leaning more towards that. But I'm not gonna, I gotta test everything before I leave today. And if I gotta bring the big air compressor or the big generator, that's what I'm gonna do. Can't afford to fart around and waste the entire weekend and still get nothing done. First things first though, gotta get the flat deck, morning turkeys, gotta get the flat deck unloaded here and off. I went and hauled some square bales yesterday from Rio Grande. We baled the other day, and we only got 33 bales off of there, so that should feed our sheep for about 2.5 weeks. That's can't complain. More than nothing, but it would have been nice if we could have got like 75. We're really kind of at that point where you have to evaluate, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is the diesel worth the bale? Because you make so many rounds around the field just to poop 65 pounds out, especially after having all those issues with shear pins and timing on that baler. We got it working good, but we sure ended up, I mean, that last bale, it was fully pitch black by the time the last few bales come out, so I don't know if we were ahead of anything or not. But yesterday I couldn't get this little air compressor to run on that Champion. That's a 1500 watt generator, so I hooked it into the Honda 3000. Slow to kick off, but it does go. That's progress so far. Just a little over half done the decking. I'm not confident I bought enough decking boards. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. There's a few over there in the hockey stick pile that, just because it's been sitting there for a week in the sun, have just gone like that. So that'll be a little bit more challenging to try and do anything with. So if I don't have to, I thought I bought extra, so hopefully if I got extra, I won't have to use them at all, and they can just go for shims and supports and whatever, what have you, we need later maybe on. It looks like I'm short 6 boards. If I didn't have hockey sticks and a couple broken boards, we'd have been in good shape, but I'll have to finish another day, unfortunately. All right, well, I'm back home here now. The carpentry projects are not done. I just got got hooked up to the stock trailer. I'm going to unhook from the stock trailer because I just need it over here by the shop. Later on, I'm finally, I say finally I'm going to get to do this, but I might still not get to do this. But finally, I'm going to get working on getting all those taillights fully functional again, so that'll be nice if I get it done. But I'm going to unhook from this now because Finn's being a mama suck, and I know my wife really wants to get a little project done in between the 2 chicken houses, and that's like getting like a rustic farm gate in between the 2 chicken houses, and that's long overdue. That's like 7 years overdue, whereas this is like 3-4 weeks overdue, although this is probably more important in terms of like road safety and traffic safety and all that. I'm not scheduled to haul anything tomorrow by any means, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on the ice project, and maybe, just maybe, might get some brownie points, maybe a hero cookie, who knows. So the bigger project at large here, chickens, they have all of this. Behold, all of the room they have to roam. Where do they want to roam? They want to roam in the wife's flower beds. Same problem we have with the sheep. Ain't nobody got time for that. So what we did is we ran some big tall fencing all the way down to the end of the yard. And there's buffalo fence over there. So I mean, if they go down that far and then somehow still sneak around and get into the wife's flower beds, well then that's on them. But temporary solution was these security panels, which we've used for sheep and donkeys and horses and all kinds of stuff. It's been very multi-purpose, but access, because you still got to get back here, give food to the chickens, do all kinds of stuff back here, come in, weed, mow around the trees, do stuff. And security panels just isn't the solution for this. So we want to put in a nice gate in between the two chicken houses. Now, the water line that runs from the water well up to, well, right underneath that window right there, settles a little bit, and it's right in this back corner of the chicken house. Super convenient. So for the last 7 years, this thing's been just slowly squatting, and I've jacked it a few times. So that's the business I'm at right now, is just under here with the jack. Gonna prop it up another 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, whatever it takes to get it level, because I want to start with something level before I start screwing and nailing and tacking boards on. So that's what I'm after. Get her jacked up, get her level, and then we'll start on our project. Once in my life, I just can't reach something. I had to go get a step ladder. Bit of a dog's breakfast here right now, but you get the gist, right? Square frame, dual sides, door in the middle. Probably slat it at the bottom, have it open a chicken wire at the top. Try to get a little aesthetic vibe to it. You know, the chicken village. Right, so that's starting to make a little bit more sense, right? Top, bottom, doorway in the middle. We're gonna have mesh up top, slats down the bottom. It's gonna be right uptown. Probably the taxes are gonna go up now. Ugh. Right there it is with the mesh and the little door in. I just got the hinges screwed onto the what do you call that, the joist? No, the stud. So I still got to get it screwed to the door itself. I'm gonna run to the shop there and get some 3/4 inch screws, maybe 1 inch. I want it to be short, but I don't want it to be poking through a whole bunch. And then you know, because it's not like the widest opening, it's a 24-inch opening. So you know, you go through there with a bowl or your jacket on, you end up with this hanging up your jacket on a screw, or get a big scratch in your arm. It won't be a good time. I don't want to brag or anything, but it's square, it works, it's still rustic yet chic. Definitely getting brownie points today. But speaking of brownie points, supper's ready, so I'm gonna head in, fix up a cup of tea, have some mashed potatoes, a little bit of chicken. It's gonna be great. So I'll let you go for now. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We'll see you tomorrow.